This is a 266RL Springdale from Keystone here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And today it is cold, it is drizzly, it is miserable, and I thought, I don't know about camping, but this is a pretty good day for RVing. And I think the difference is a couple of these comfort features that you're going to see on things like this Springdale. This is Keystone's #1 selling product. Actually, they build and sell more Springdales than anything else down there. Couple reasons for it here. You know, every travel trailer is the best for different reasons. So what does Springdale do that's worth your money? Nice things like they've got the a better grade of power tongue jack on here. They have 30-pound propane bottles instead of 20s. It's going to give you 50% more time between fills. You see the gorgeous full body paint package on this thing. Just absolutely stellar and turns heads immediately. You see people rubbernecking when you're going down the road all the time. The Super Slide here is another kind of calling card in the Springdale family. They have some of the widest slide outs in the travel trailer business. Normally you can either get a hide-a-bed or a king-size dinette in a travel trailer. With a Springdale you get both. Now you're going to find some nicer features for you know, ease of maintenance and ease of care issues like this. They have oversized downspouts. They have a pretty severely vaulted roof because they have a vaulted ceiling inside, so you get some really good structure and water runoff as a result. A couple neat things on here I really like about Springdales. The speakers you see are surface mounted. You see how they stick out like that. Oops, you get to see my umbrella because it's a little bit drizzly out here. When they're surface mounted, that means they don't have to cut a big 4-inch hole in your sidewall here, which is a big potential leak point. All they have to do is just run a wire through. So it's a better longevity item. They like to put their outside shower over here on the door side, which is, everyone has a different opinion. I like it personally because this is where you tend to have most of your activity. You're going to see a wide stance suspension system here, and this really helps with stability when you're going down the road at higher speeds. And you notice the aluminum wheel package that we have on here, just because everyone knows that, you know, shiny makes it faster. We do like to enclose the underbellies on these. That will insulate and protect the fresh water tank. You see the nicer power awning on here, one-touch operation. That in conjunction with the tongue jack means that this is just push-button simple. You'll spend more time using your RV and less time setting it up. Folding exterior handle, better for getting in and out. And this is one of the things that I really like to show people because you can't see it without a video. They don't have a holdback for their door. They don't need one. Their door is friction hinged. I can shove it, and you see how it catches itself. You have to have a pretty sturdy wind to blow that sucker open. And, oops, pardon me, I'm juggling my umbrella here as I go. There we go. Let me step inside, give you a nice view of the living room. So this is what I was talking about with the Super Slide. Usually you get either the king dinette or a big hide-a-bed sofa like this. This is a trifold memory foam sofa. You know, with a Springdale, you can get both. You don't have to settle for one or the other because they have wider slide outs. Now notice too, you got some really big windows here. And all of your windows are fully boxed in. So if you pull down the shades like I have here, you have full privacy in this coach. Your table is freestanding. So if you want to, you know, fold that down, it ellipses down. It's elliptical. You can fold it down like a coffee table. Use it over here in this area. You can take it over to the kitchen like a serving table. You can take it outside. You can do anything you want with it. They like to put these charging stations in here, and these are really slick. Here you have what I grew up calling a cigarette lighter. I don't know what they call them now, but I guess that's not the cool name. And then you have a USB port here. The whole idea there is that you can take your phones, cameras, anything like that that can charge via USB, and you can keep your devices charged no matter what, wherever you're going. Another neat thing you can't see in a Springdale is it has one-piece flooring. The floor decking on here is one piece clear up to this pass-through storage compartment. And that's where you're going to see your seam, and then there's going to be a little 5 or 6 feet sheet in front of that. The idea is that there's no seams where you can walk. It is seamless in your living space. And that is one of the reasons that these things have fewer and fewer issues than a lot of other brands. In terms of conventionally built travel trailers, meaning wood frame, aluminum skin, these are absolutely among my most reliable and favorite to sell as a result, because they just don't come back. We will often upgrade the air conditioners on these from a 13.5 to a 15,000 BTU. In English, that means 50% more air power. And this is a neat little feature. These little fins that you see opening and closing. When you get to your campsite, when it's really hot in here, you can open those and it'll drop all the cold air right here. Once this cools off, you shut that and it'll start to channel the cold air through your central air vents. And you see how frequent you'll see those air vents. They are really big about making sure that you have a strong flow from your air conditioner in these Springdales so that you don't have cold air compression and buildup, because that can freeze and damage your coils and condensers. Pardon the little mess here. This is the shipping plastic that came on the chairs. This trailer is directly new off the shipping truck at the time of this filming. You know, central heat in the floor, central air in the ceiling. You see gigantic windows. You're going to see a lot of manufacturers build rear living rooms, but a lot of them like to skimp on the big rear window, which is the whole point of the rear living room. It kind of makes me laugh. If I point you straight on here, you can see that the ceiling is curved and radiused interior. That means that you have a 7-foot tall ceiling at the pinnacle, just slightly shorter, 2 or 3 inches shorter on the sides. But what that means is so much extra headroom in places like the shower, extra cabinet space. It really does make a big difference, especially for tall folks like me. I'm 6'2", maybe 6'3" with my shoes on here, and it's a big, big deal. Now, your refrigerator looks a little bit different in a Springdale. That's because this is a 7 cubic foot refrigerator instead of 6. In English, that means 6 more Hungry Man dinners. And I also really like the handle system. You don't have to do the thumb and twist and do the secret handshake to open it. You just pull, just like you normally would on any other thing. And in terms of your cabinetry, I mentioned your quality and longevity. They're built well. Television obviously included here, high def flat screen. Now your stereo suite, it is a Bluetooth enabled DVD stereo system. So you can take your phone, you can wirelessly sync it to that thing. You can charge your phone off the USB plug here. You can Bluetooth your phone and charge it via that port over there. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with this thing. You know, it plays your music indoors, outdoors, has USB inputs if you want to watch, you know, plug your camera into it and watch your pictures of your vacation cycle through here when you have guests. Tons of cool stuff you can do with this. The bedroom does have a sliding pocket door right here, so you can close the bedroom off and have full privacy up front. I like that the front wall is an accent wall. They darken the color of it a little bit just to give it some depth and allow it to feel a little bit larger in here. Plus, having windows here in the bedroom really helps. A lot of manufacturers skip that step because windows cost money. You know, this is not going to be the very cheapest travel trailer you find out there. It's also not nearly the most expensive. It's also one of the most reliable. It's, like I said, I really enjoy selling Springdales. It's an awesome product. It has so many advantages over a lot of things you see out there. Power outlets next to each side of the bed for alarm clocks and breathing machines. It is set for a flat screen up here. You can mount a flat screen against this wall and be perfectly fine. They put the reinforcement in the wall right there to do that. Here in your bathroom, you still have nicer porcelain stools. You still have a foot flush system so you can keep your face away from your business. You know, you're getting nicer equipment in this because you're getting the advantage of working with a big company like Keystone. You know, they make the big high dollar fifth wheels. Then they make starter point travel trailers. But it's cheaper for them to use nicer bathroom equipment like this than to stock a cheap plastic toilet, because this is what they already have in stock. And I mentioned headroom in the shower. Again, here's what I mean. I'm 6'2", roughly, and you can see all the headroom that I have in here. And it's because that ceiling is vaulted. It's such a big deal. So give us a call, learn a little bit more, 800-256-5800. 5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.